This video is about solving equations that involve combining like terms. First, combine any constants on the same side of the equal sign. Then combine any coefficients that have the same variable. For your 100 equations unit, test number 7 is combining like terms. There are 10 questions and therefore 10 points that you can add to your total. Let's look at an example. In this example, we have two constants that we can combine. We have the +3 and the +4, and we're going to combine those to be 7 since they are on the same side of the equal sign. I also have coefficients 5 and 2 with the same variable x, so I can combine those to be 7x. And now we come to a two-step equation where we can isolate the variable x by getting rid of this constant 7, subtracting 7, and getting 7x is equal to 2. Final step, divide by 7, x equals 2 7s. On test number 7 with combining like terms, it also incorporates the distributive property from test number 7. So remember that if there are parentheses, we need to distribute. In this case, the 12 gets distributed to the 4 and to the n to get 48 plus 12n. And I'm going to go ahead and write down everything else on this first line of showing my work. Now I'm looking for like terms, and the coefficients 12 and -10 both have the same variable n, so I can combine them. 12 plus -10 is 2n, and then I still have this 48, and it's a plus 2n because a positive 12 and a -10 is a positive 2. And that is equal to 18. We're trying to isolate the variable n, and so this is a two-step equation where I'm going to get rid of the constant first. 48 minus 48 is 0, and 18 minus 48 is -30. 2n equals -30, and when I divide by 2, I get n is equal to -15. A strategy for making sure you understand this type of problem is to write this problem on a separate piece of paper and go ahead and try to solve it on your own, seeing if you can replicate these steps and arrive at the final answer of n equals -15. In this example, there aren't any parentheses, so we can go straight to combining like terms. We're looking on the same side of the equal sign to see if there's anything we can combine. So on the right side here, I have 3 minus 1, which is equal to 2. On the left side, we have 6 plus 5, which is equal to 11. We can't combine anything with the 2y because there are no other coefficients that are with the variable y. So in order to isolate the y here in this two-step equation, the first thing we're going to do is get rid of the constant 11. 11 minus 11 is 0, and 2 minus 11 is -9. 2y is equal to -9. If I divide by 2 on both sides, it's acceptable to write -9 over 2. If you want to take it a step further and simplify that to -4.5 or -4.5, that is fine, but I would accept -9 divided by 2. So just remember, when you're solving equations that involve combining like terms, we're looking at each side of the equal sign to see if there's anything we can combine before isolating the variable. So if I had 5x plus 2x plus 4 on the right side, I could combine that to be 7x plus 4. And on the left side, if I had -6 plus 5x minus 2, I could combine the two constants, -6 and -2, to be -8 plus 5x. And for this equation, we have variables on both sides, which is actually test number 8 in your 100 equations unit. So stay tuned for the next video to refresh your memory on how to solve those types of equations.